crypto, speed matters, but trust matters more. At Caleb & Brown, you're never on your own. We connect you with your own personal broker and a 24/7 team, ready to help you buy, sell, or swap over 250 digital assets with one flat, transparent fee. No spreads, no slippage, no hidden costs. Get the best market prices through deep, aggregated liquidity executed by our professional trading desk. Your funds are secured with institutional-grade cold storage for total peace of mind. Track every move in real time with our intuitive client portal. Anywhere, anytime. Whether you're trading as an individual, trust, or business, we give you speed, security, and peace of mind. Thousands of clients in over 100 countries already trust Caleb & Brown. Visit calebandbrown.com and start your personalized crypto journey today.
Disclaimer! Not financial advice! We're not liable for any personal financial decisions. This is meant to be for entertainment purposes only. Oh, I'm mini-me. Guys, welcome into another episode of Blockchain Brew Show. I am your host today, T-Square. Trent said he's going to be here. We'll see if he actually makes it. Guys, remember, he's in Ohio. They don't know what internet is. Please, smash that golden like button if you're in Ohio and you got good connection. That way I can be like, Trent, he has connection. It's okay. I know you can make it. You also have the subscribe bell, your ring-a-ding-ding, and your ring-a-ding-ding. If you're not subscribed, you can find us over there on YouTube where we just grow au naturel. And over there on Kick and Rumble, we always do our best, man. Those are some of our homies over there. We always reach out to our Kick and Rumble fans, and I see you guys over there on X. Don't you worry. I don't care about you either. You know, X is so hard to grow on, guys. It really is. Like, we grow better on Kick and Rumble and YouTube than we do on X. I'm like, at some point, I figure this is going to turn around and it'll be the other way around. But we haven't made it there yet. Are we live? I think we are live. Okay, because we had an internet connection. I wanted to double check. Today, on the most hydrated crypto channel, I brought in a Crown Royale Whiskey Cola premix. There you guys go. You get a nice little shimmer of that. It has a nice feel to it. 7% APY, Canadian whiskey, sparkling cola, and other natural flavors, and caramel color. Ooh, I love the caramel color. That's what takes it over the top. That's exactly what we need. Doesn't have anything else, man. Let's get a little ASMR pop going on in here. ASMR. Oh, God, I did so good on my trade today on Bitcoin. I'm so stoked about it. Now I'm going to tell you guys what I was looking at, how I performed it. It was a good scalp. It was a really good scalp. Dude, let's check on over here. DCA, what's up, DCA? Market's so stagnant, nothing going on. I know, man. But I still had a really good trade today, so I'm pretty happy about that. Not every day you hit everything perfect. Let's see here. Add to screen. What do we want to add to screen, you know? Trent's not here lately. It's like I can kind of do whatever the heck I want. I can just jump all over the place. I guess before we head into the charts, I should cover some news, right? Just some. You know, I was cracking up, DCA, because I'm in the impression of like Bitcoin's probably is due, and then Trent put in the thumbnail like Bitcoin saved, it's all good. And I'm like, no. Yes, no, they counterproductive. The thumbnail says we're saved. I put in the title, the crypto's doomed, the Bitcoin's doomed, or whatever I said. Counterproductive there. Okay, turn that music down. What's up, Hal? How you doing? Hal, where is Trent? He said he was going to be here. You should call him because he sends me straight to voicemail. I've called him like 4 times. Just kidding. I called him like 2 times. What do we got here in the news segment? Hey, there's us. Hit that like over there on X. All right. So we got Jack Mahler coming in for 1 minute and 11 seconds. We got the Mahler coming on in. Dude, me and him look like we're the same age, bro. I bet you're really freakishly close. All right. And play.
Let me tell you something. For everything in life, with more demand, you will find more supply. If everyone in the world wants an iPhone, Apple can make more supply and give everyone an iPhone. If everyone in the world wants a McDonald's cheeseburger, McDonald's will make sure they find a way to make every single customer a cheeseburger. The only thing where that's not true is Bitcoin. If everyone in the world wants a Bitcoin, we cannot engineer more Bitcoins. It's the only fixed supply, the only truly scarce thing in the world. Bitcoin can change the world because the world cannot change Bitcoin. The world can change iPhones. The world can change hamburgers. The world can change stocks. The world can change real estate. The world can change the dollar. The world cannot change Bitcoin. It is the only scarce engineered asset in the history of our species. So therefore, Bitcoin's the only thing in the world where more demand has to find a higher price. If you want more.
Why is it such a lie, DCA? Because, we both know fixed supply is only 21 million. Or are you talking about McDonald's trying to give everybody in the world a hamburger? I don't know if that's true. They will try. If someone wants more Bitcoin, they can make more. Well, he's only talking about like a whole Bitcoin. You can't make a whole Bitcoin. The miners, theoretically, I'm on the same page as you. The miners, they all got together. They could theoretically change it, but I don't think they would do that. It wouldn't be in their best interest anyways. Here's SEC Chair Paul Atkins. All U.S. markets will be on-chain within 2 years. It's actually kind of a longer segment, I thought, but let's take a peek at it and see what we hear or what we see. And in the meantime, I'll come over here and watch it with you, DC. I'll read what you got going on.
Tokenization is the idea of using then smart contracts or tokens on chain to be able to that represent, say, an underlying security. And so then that tokenized security is a security and would be subject to SEC rules by law. But the idea is that if it's on chain, on a blockchain, then there's much more transparency as to where it is. Right now, there's a bit of opacity as to who owns what and where the company usually doesn't even know where its who its shareholders are and where the shareholders reside, where the shares reside.
Get the word out, man.
So tokenization has the benefit of potentially having, instead of T+1 now trade date +1 for clearance and settlement.
Do you think this lady knows what the heck he's saying, just out of curiosity, or do you think he's talking and explaining more to the camera what he's thinking?
The prospect of maybe T0 now, depending on the instrument, and we have to think about netting and all sorts of other things with respect to some instruments. But in principle, the idea of on-chain delivery versus payment and receipt versus payment, DVP, RVP on-chain, is a prospect of de-risking the markets, making them much more transparent and then sure as far as clearance and settlement, because it's always that the gap between clearance and settlement and then delivery and payment is the real introduces risk into the system.
Do you expect this is where financial services is going? Are the major banks and the brokers out there today moving increasingly toward tokenization?
Oh, absolutely. And it's the way the world will be, here in the, maybe not even in 10 years, maybe even a lot less time, maybe a couple of years from now. So I think that all of this modernization of the markets, I think, is good. And the trouble that we've seen here over the past few years is that the SEC, unlike historically, it never was necessarily at the vanguard of pushing new innovations. It was always a little bit behind the market, of course. But here recently, it's been almost standing athwart the marketplace, and as it's as all these new innovations were coming about. So that's no more. We're actually embracing it, and I believe that we need to be embracing it to keep the United States at the forefront as far as cryptocurrencies and whatnot. There were really only 2 countries in the world here in the last few years that were working to make cryptocurrencies illegal, and that was Communist China and the US through the SEC. So that's changed. It's a new day now, and so we want to embrace this new technology.
Yo, what's up, Banana Republic? How are you doing, good sir? How do you accidentally sell your THQ? But iProfit had solid entry in THQ at a 0.04 and sold it. Well, that's a good entry. It ran up to 0.8 FML. Dude, you can't get the tops, man. Can't get the tops. Can't beat yourself up. Excuse me. I think Avantis could drop down for a while. It's Avantis is that I know it's Base's version of Aster, right? So it's a DeFi. Aster, it's like a DeFi lending protocol, kind of like Hype, right? No cause unlike. Okay, before I go into the comment, we have to scroll down a little bit. Hey, look at Jackie Chan and Tiffany Fong. I didn't know they were best friends. All right, click this. Dude, you guys are gonna crack up. So I was trying. I got my head to show you this. I was trying to use Grok, or was it ChatGPT or Grok? And I took one of our thumbnails. I was like, I wonder if Grok or ChatGPT can remake it and pretty similar. Dude, it was so bad. It's so funny. Okay, before I scroll down, I gotta go to another segment so we can get through it all. Oh, we got Akash here. Builders on Akash now have access to decentralized storage via a CaveNet network. Woo. Deploy AI workloads, databases, and applications requiring decentralized storage and full stack decentralized infrastructure. Akash. It's a really good rendering protocol. Yeah, I was actually kind of curious about this. I literally was looking at Aave today, and I was like, why is Aave just dipping so hard like that? Big fat whale dumping. I know that when I bought Aave, there was I had it before Will Liberty Finance purchased it, and then it just shot up. Is that all the news I have? Or not news, but like segments? I got to try to turn music back on. Coinbase acquired prediction market startup. The Coinbase acquiring the clearing company prediction market startup that raised $15 million seed round backed by Coinbase Ventures. This deal is expected to close in January. Well, that'd be good, man. Prediction markets are so hot right now. I cannot see everybody's doing them. That has to be the next thing. Breaking. President Trump is set to name the new Federal Reserve chair, replacing Powell the first week of January. That'd be bullish, man. That's almost a week away. 2 weeks away. Trump media buys 451 BTC worth $40 million. Hey, good for them, man. Jason Appleton. The capital push to crypto assets market has to come from the peaks of others, it seems, but it's coming. Gold, new all-time high. Silver, new all-time high. S&P, new all-time high. NASDAQ, new all-time high. Dow, new all-time high. Here you go. Silver, gold, NASDAQ, SPF, Dow Jones, Bitcoin. Guys, I'm selling some of my silver too. Oh, okay. I knew I had one more segment. I just knew it. I'm offloading my silver. We're going to buy some more Bitcoin.
As I said in the cabinet meeting yesterday, I think 2026 is going to be a great year. The president set the table. He's done peace deals, trade deals, tax deals, and the economic policy is really a three-legged stool. As you said, in Trump 1.0, we had the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act. So we had tax, but this time it's also deregulation, and the amount of regulation coming off the books, I think we're going to talk about that later, is just astounding. In the U.S., that we've gotten out of the ability to make things and to do things in a productive way. And then the third part is trade. And these trade deals, they are bringing in the trillions of dollars and opening up markets for U.S. companies, bringing manufacturing back to the U.S. As I said in the cabinet meeting yesterday.
Hey, man. There you guys get it, man. Bring all that crypto back. 2026 is going to be fire. And that was the last part of my news segment. So cool. Turn on some music, and I'm going to go into the comments. I got a few questions I wanted to touch on. Oh, I didn't realize that the background music turned up all the way. Was that too loud for you guys? Holy cow. Calvin, what's up, Calvin? Welcome in. DZ, accidentally sold. No, we were past that. And Republic, I think. Avantis could pop off, it's been down for a while. We covered that. No, because unlike gold, which is physical, mental, materials, properties, Bitcoin is just software. It can easily be replaced. Yeah, this could be true. It could be true. I think it could be easily replaced, but it's difficult to get it adopted. That's what my own personal opinions are. I think Bitcoin's main use case will forever be a store of value. I agree with that. One could argue, I don't think building on top of Bitcoin is super practical. Dude, I thought THQ was going to go down. Then someone did a big buy order and filled my sell order. Well, you know what, DZ? You can't see those coming, man. You know, you can't see one guy doing that or a whale doing that. All right, cool. I think we caught up with the comments. Let's head on over to CoinGlass. And I like to look at, we're going to cover the token unlocks, biggest gainers and losers. And let's head over to the Bitcoin ETFs. Guys, you think the ETFs went up or down? You guys stay blessed. I am blessed, Calvin. Blessed is it's a mindset, man. We live in America. You can't get more blessed than that. Well, at least I do. I mean, I'm assuming you do too. Merry Christmas. Yes, Merry Christmas. Head on over to Bitcoin. Ooh, it's an outflow today. Grayscale dumped 29 million. I wish I could see how much crypto they actually hold. I know I could probably find that out, but I haven't figured that out yet. Grayscale dumped $29 million worth of Bitcoin. Fidelity sold 3.8 million. Arkham sold 21 million. BitB sold 35 million. HODL sold 36 million. And BTC sold 25 million. With a net outflow of $148 million. Oof, guys. Oof, 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 oof. Ouchie. Let's head on over to Ethereum. Guys, you think your Ethereum had a down day or up day? They sold their Bitcoin and they bought Ethereum is what they did. Actually, that's pretty close to what they did. They bought $53 million worth of, actually they bought $80 million worth of Bitcoin. All right, Ethereum. How much, that was the only inflow that they had, which is good. Beat yesterday, BlackRock outflowing. How much did they sell of Bitcoin? Grayscale sold today. Oh, I guess they didn't sell any today. Oh no, yeah, they did. Wait, my eyes were glitchy. They sold $29 million. Okay, so they actually sold 30 million, put it into Ethereum. And they were catching up on their ETH bags. Okay, well, cool. Blessed. It was a good day for big Ethereum inflows. Holy cow! Head on over to the Solana ETF. Bitwise 0, Grayscale 0, VanEck bought 1.6 million, Fidelity Capital bought 4.8 million with a total of 7.4. Not a huge day, but we take days. Any days that we have inflows on any of the ETFs are a good day. Cheers. We head on over to the XRP ETF, my favorite. XRP still 0 outflow days. That's freaking go. Canary Capital did not purchase any, but Franklin Templeton coming in with a big buy at 9.27 million. Bitwise, shoot, man. Bitwise has a monster order. That is their biggest order they had yet, or second. It's the third biggest order they've done. Let's go. Bitwise coming in at $19 million. Grayscale coming in too, scooping up some more XRP with a $43.89 million. Let's get it, man. We outbeat Solana and Bitcoin today. No. Yeah, we beat Solana. We had more inflows than Bitcoin, but no. Did Solana beat us or did Ethereum beat us? Which one beat us? We had 43 million come in. Was it Solana? Solana. Nope, wasn't Solana. Did we take the most in out of everything? So it must have been Ethereum, right? Yes, Ethereum. Okay, so we beat Solana, we beat Bitcoin, but we lost to Ethereum just by like 50 million. Just 50 million, just a little bit, guys. Not so bad. All right, cool. Let's look at token unlocks. Because isn't there a Melania one coming up here soon, or did the Melania one already happen? Hey, look at that, guys. Melania had a token unlock. Did affect the price at all? Hey, look, Bless, Trent's favorite, has an unlock coming up. 2.3% of the market cap volume with 450K coming up. Is that today? 12/22? It is today. Wait. Yeah, there's an unlock happening today. I guess it hasn't happened yet because it hasn't been filled, or it just hasn't been counted yet. Interesting. Maybe it did happen. What time do unlocks happen? Is it supposed to be at midnight? That's like, hey, DZ, check out your Advantis. They have a token unlocked too. 4.6%. Oh, frick. Of the market cap volume is being unlocked. Worth $3.4 million. That's a fat unlock there, DZ. You might be right. Could be a time to sell. Buy the dip. Anything else that we catch? XPL Plasma. Sierra. XO. Nothing. H is Bear. Bear is up 30%. Oh my goodness. 7.3% unlock coming in. That's a big unlock too. DMC. Looked like the Trump meme coin. Bless. All right, cool. Arkham. Check out biggest gainers and losers. I'm looking at Atlantis. Oh, thanks for looking out. You got you, bro. Got you. Sometimes though, I think what was it last year? No BS was talking about an unlock happening. Was it Sui? It was a year ago. I can't remember what he said, but he was all like, sometimes you pump into the unlock and then no. Sometimes you dump to the unlock and then you pump after unlocks. That's what he said, which made zero sense to me. But sometimes it's by the rumor, sell the news, I guess. All right, biggest gainers and losers. Hey, there you go. Wow, you're not kidding. THQ did pump like a mofo. Second gainer of the day. DZ. THQ, guys, DZ put this on everybody's radar before this pump happened yesterday. Shout out to DZ out there in the group. Jelly My Jelly, man. That's been flipping, flopping all over the place. How do you guys feel about Jelly My Jelly? What else do we have going on for us? Yeah, I like looking at my side of the screen like that. Kind of hurts my head. I'm going to move this right here. Oh, so much better. Let's see here. Where was I at? D-Gram, folks. Cypher, 4 is a meme coin. Memes, meme. Kabuta's up. Meme, the 4. Quebec. Bank. Plume. I like Plume. It's pumping 7%. Nice, dude. Plume's good. Well, the losers are. I don't even know how to pronounce that. MYX. Well, that was pumping yesterday, so that's not a big surprise. Monero. Monero is the biggest loser. Here's Aave down 6.2%. We were just reading the Aave article, guys. Axel. You know, guys, why Axel's dumping? I was listening to Encash. Encash said that the main dev team was bought out, I believe he said, by a Coinbase entity. And so now they have no dev team. But he went into some other finagle, like maybe they could still come back, and they was trying to do something or other, but he's all like, dude, that sucks. So I don't know what's going on with Axel, but it seemed pretty bearish to me for have a whole dev team be purchased and bought. Pretty wild. Aave, one of the biggest losers. Pumped Out Fund down 7%. No good. Pippin, maybe Pippin's on its final free fall now. It's all the hype's out of it. Might be a good time to short Pippin. Beat down. This was a honeypot, guys, so I would be very cautious with it. At least that's what it said on when we were looking into it. It was a hot honeypot. Franklin down 15%. I think that was it, man. So I do see a couple coins in here that we're going to cover in just a minute. Let's look at the liquidations zone. Liquidation map. Where are we at, dude? A lot of shorts, squeezes, very possible. Current price at 88,000, dude. That is insanity. Look at those 100x's right there. We're gonna have to add some liquidity to save their asses, man. So one day, here, check out the 7 day. 7 day actually has a lot of longs opening up. Man, people are getting bullish out of nowhere. Guys, just so you know, we're at back down to 679 subscribers. We just need one more subscriber to get us to 680. If you want to be part of the Brew Crew, please become our 680th subscriber or member. Member and subscriber is almost the same. Okay, we got a lot of shorts coming in. Short liquidations around $2.8 billion, $3 billion. Guys, remember on October 10th, you remember how much money was liquidated in the market? $20 billion, okay? So that's nothing for this wave. And why are we getting a liquidation possibility? Because the market makers need to make the money up since October 10th. You know, they got wrecked too, man. They got bosses they got to fill those orders with. That's why the market has been so nasty lately. You think Advantage is going to run? Even with that unlock they have happening today, you still think they're going to run? We'll have to see. Woo, we got a little bit of pot right there, man. A little bit of pot. Pot of gold. At just below us at 87,756 for 64 million liquidation. Dude, there's a good chance that we're going to come liquidate those guys before we continue up. That's on the 24 hours. Check out the 3-day. Then we're going to dive into the charts. Oof, man. I would be surprised if we don't snag up that 87,000 range, pop them up, man. We were so close already once, making those people sweat. We got money above us too at 89,000. So the likelihood of us breaking above 90,000 too is very, very high. I think we'll snag that lower liquidity and then we're going to jump up. You might as well, man. It's an easy drop. Easy drop. There's also a little bit of pocket down here, 86,000. Interesting. Okay, cool. We're going to keep an eye on that. We'll jump into the charts. We'll see what we got going on for Bitcoin. Share this tab instead. Bada bing, bada boom, man. Here we are checking out Bitcoin. Okay, so DZ, this is what happened today. I was in this candle right here, and it was actually red before it turned green. And I was looking over here at this red dot, and I literally watched it confirm. And I was like, ooh, actually, maybe it was this candle. This candle was green, and it flicked up like this, and I was like, dude, I'm gonna short this sucker. Oh no, what's this candle? That's what the red dot is. I shorted it in the green. I was like, yes, leverage short, let's go, lock it in. And we had these few wicks right here that kind of made me nervous, but it was no higher high. I knew I was safe, man. It was no higher high. We kind of slowly, I also watched that 15-minute too. And I slowly just watched it come down, 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour, 4 hour. I just let this puppy cook. 5 hour. We started bouncing off the 21. I was like, is it going to bounce off? And we start heading up. I was like, nah, well, hold on. We got the X. Boom, this sucker dropped, bro. And then boom, the second big candle dropped. And you know what I did? I don't know if I can show you this, but I shorted and closed my short right here. It was 87,600 and something or other, which is right there, man. 87, or did I say 88? I'm at 87,000. Oh, we got another candle close. I said 87,600. I closed that short. So good, man. I was so happy with that. And now here we are again, possibly, but double bottom. It's a lower low, but very, very mellow, lower low. I don't know, man. We could be getting an inverted head and shoulder pound. You boom, there's your arm, here's your head, boom, we just go up to the upside. Let's take a look at 15 minutes. 15 minutes is manipulation. Do the downside. I don't know if you guys can see this little X, big warning. I still have to figure out how to make these larger for you guys so you guys can see what I see. Oh, I should put a poll in the chat, huh? What should we say, guys? BTC, next move. BTC, next move. We'll put a poll in here. 91. Okay. We're going to say 86K. Or should we do chop? Let's just have a real fancy low number in here. Let's just say 75K, just because we could just, no, I'll say 80K. Boom. When I have 4 options. Probably, maybe I should move chop down to the bottom one. Oh, well. Oh, well. We'll see what people have to say. I'm kind of curious, man. Are people more bullish, or are they bearish, or are they bilateral, man? Do they not have an idea? Currently, there's some manipulation going to the downside. I am glad I'm not in a trade, because I would think that was a double bottom on the 15-minute. The fact that we have a yellow X means scariness. Scariness. 4 hours still shows more pressure to the downside, guys. Watch it. Watch it. Are we going to drop through the 50 and the 21? 12 hour. Oh, gosh. Look at that nasty movement. We're playing around between the 21 and the 50. UOP coming down to the downside. Stokes RSI strength are looking pretty good, though. You know, they got the gas that they can do what they need to do. They also have a little bit of momentum on the daily. I'm really hoping this isn't a flag down. I mean, it could be targeting 85,000 double bottom over here. 2-day doji candle trend reversal, the little baby uptrend that we have, that's not a good sign. We got to keep moving, man. 1116 says DBSI says we should continue momentum. We did get a green dot though on the 3-day. That is a good sign, especially because we had manipulation. I knew that was not a good sign. I just knew it in my bones. But the fact that we currently have a green dot, we still have 1 day till we get that close. That's pretty good, especially if we can get above the 200. If we eject off the 200 and go back up, nice, man, nice. 5 days still showing some bullishness. We have doji candle, which is a very small reversal of a downtrend. So we're just kind of going over everything, see what we got going on. The weekly, we do have a double green dot. It's not super large. We have 5 days so we can get it confirmed. We have a possible trigger wave coming up in 12 days. 8 days that we get the monthly close, guys. We've been so bearish on the monthly. It just looks like a nasty down candles, dude. Look at those bullish engulfing. Woo! It's getting really windy and rainy out, guys. If I just disappear, just know that I love you guys and I just lost power. We'll see what we can do from that. The 21, we're rejecting off the 21. It does want that 50 MA, man. 56K. 56K, dude. We got to be wary about that. I think we should probably take a look at silver, man. Silver and gold so high. Look at silver, dude. Look at gold. Those are monthly candles. There's nothing but green, dude. Gold, this is hiking a she, but if you go to regular candles, gold's staying near $4,485. We're $15 away from $4,500. Silver right now is averaging $69.55. Literally, silver's been pumping on the 1 hour. We look like we have a little bit of bearish divergence though, so we might get a little bit of a retracement. Maybe. Oh no, I guess we're good. Oh wait. No. We do have it. We have a little bit of a swing up to a possible swing down. A little bit of bearish divergence. So keep an eye on that, man. You might be able to get a good entry on your silver. Are there any silver bugs out there like myself? We shall see. Dude, Ethereum broke. I didn't even realize Ethereum was just below 3,000 again. $13 away. Oh my gosh, dude. They're ping-ponging around like such key psychological levels. All right, we're going to head into Advantis in just one moment. I want to come over here and talk about my favorite subject. Guys, we have an exchange partner with BidFi. We love them. He's no KYC, no VPN. You save 20% with your trading fees using our link. The event that they are running right now, which we are promoting, is if you do $1 million in volume, you can get $129 in your trading futures account. You do $5 million, you can do $330. $20 million, $50 million, $100 million. I'm trying to make this quick for you guys. You could get anywhere between $800, $2,500, or $10,000 on any of those. If you do the bottom three, 20, 50, 100, hit us up on X. We'll get you. We can only just do a very limited amount of people. So though there are selective spots. If you're a high volume trader, we'll get you a better deal on your trading fees. Possibly maybe you can do a little side hustling too, as well as your trading. If you don't want to trade and do a volume bonus, we have another offer with BTCC. They're somewhere in my X. They're really far down. I don't want to scroll through, but we have a BTCC in the link. They give you between a minimum deposit of $500 to $100,000. We can get a $10,000 bonus with the $100,000 deposit into your account. No KYC, no VPN, and you save 40% with your trading fees using our link. Perfect. Thank you, guys. Guys, thank you for letting me pitch like what we trade with that we use right now, because it really does help build the platform up. I know you guys smash the likes and you subscribe to us, but doing this is part of my dream. I also want to help people out that I think we talked about yesterday about like people who are depressed and have suicidal thoughts, because man, just really reach out to us, because if you do have this, because I really want to show that you're not alone in the world, and show that Jesus loves you, number one, and number two, that you can have somebody to talk to. But we'll head back over the charts, guys. So thank you so much for tuning in. Boom, 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 boom. All right, let's go cover Advantis, and then we're gonna kind of give us coins, guys. Shout them out in the chat. We could bounce around and take a look at them. Anybody out there using the Brave browser? I know if I love using the Brave browser. It's like my favorite one. But I know that whenever I use it, you can't make comments on anybody's videos. It drives me nuts, man. I'm like, oh, you can't comment. At least you can like it. Here's Advantis. Let's check out this poll. Chop. Oh, more people think we're going to go sideways. There's so much liquidity here, though. Really? Nobody thinks 86K? It's 91 and 80K. Harlan, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? How's our turbo? All I want to know is it over for turbo and Chiba? I'm down with a brand new baby, dude. I'm so sorry to hear that, bro. I understand. I'm down so much too. You know, I will cover turbo just for you. I do not think turbo is over. I'll tell you why when I get in there. And for example, do you think Pepe's done? Do you think Pepe's cooked? And I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I'll cover turbo just for you. How old? You have a boy or a girl, Harlem? You have a baby boy or baby girl now? Vantis on the 1 hour. Man, the first thing I see on the Vantis is I'm leaning towards more bearishness because we did not get a higher high. We have a lower high. So kind of bearish, man. The view outcome, baby. Oh man, you're so lucky. I want a baby girl. I got my 3 boys. He's 11 weeks. Oh, dude, that's amazing, man. How many kids you got? Is this your first? Dude, you're gonna love it if it's your first, dude. You're gonna be a good dad, dude. Especially a baby girl. Oh man, I'm so jealous. Pepe's cooked. See, Dingo thinks Pepe's cooked. You lucky. I want boys. LOL. I know, right? I've ever since my first kid, I've always wanted a girl. I'm like, the boys will come, and that's all I can get. What's her name? Pepe will skyrocket once Ethan skyrocket, dude. 100%, dude. Pepe's not cooked, but looks cooked, doesn't it? Definitely looks cooked. Dude, is Doge cooked? Do you guys think Doge is cooked? I'm going to show you some pretty interesting stuff. Oh, I have something super awesome to show you that I discovered about Bitcoin. I saw it yesterday, and it's going to blow your mind. It's literally copies like the cycles. Like we have an important double green dot on Market Cipher, and the last time it happened, dude, it's trippy. All right, you gonna get the fuck out of Advantis. Yeah, it does look kind of bearish. Hey, but that's only one time frame. Don't get out. Yeah, I gotta look. Sometimes there's a manipulation to the other side. Oh, 15-minute also looks like a higher high. See, if it was me, DZ, I would have shorted this top right here. This red dot right here. I would have shorted this red dot. I would have got the confirmation. We got the lower high. It does look like it's coming down to, on my personal opinion. There's your high. There's a lower high. We'll probably kind of stair step down. We come over to the 1 hour. The 1 hour, we got the lower high. We're about to get a red dot. I do think so. The 4 hour does have a higher high. So this could be a short-term play, DZ. Look at the money flow right there. Boom, boom. And we got the 15-minute. I don't know, man. If you wanted to, you could try to get out and get another entry in. It does. You did get a shoulder, head, and a shoulder pattern. Boom, it's playing out. You could be good. You could be good, man. I'm just saying, Pepe already peaked the cycle. Yeah, well, probably it's a cycle within a cycle, Yingle, because the whole markets are maturing so rapidly. I mean, if it was a real 4-year cycle, everything should be at all-time highs right now. Everything. Oh, that's interesting. I think Advantis' top DZ is 30 cents, and then it might retrace. It might have a pullback. That's what it's looking like. It might come to this 50 MA. The daily, it does have, if you want to scalp it, dude, hell, look at it. This wick didn't even make a high as high as the previous wick. And I guess I just closed 6 hours ago, but it stopped at the 21, dude. This got to be able to bust through, man. If it don't bust through, not good. How far is it down? Oh, dude, it is down. It is beat like a dog. Well, DZ, you like scalping though. If I was a scalper, dude, I would get out of this trade and get into it in the middle of the night, probably. To me, that's how I would do it. I don't like the lower highs on the 15-minute and 1 hour. The 4 hour might be able to pull it back up. Same with the 12 hour, but you're gonna be looking into Tuesday, Wednesday, probably for another move. All right, let's jump over to Turbo because I want to cover some Turbo and some Pepe and some Shiba and whatnot. And then I might go show you my cool little thing I found on Bitcoin. I haven't seen anybody talk about it because it just happened yesterday. Markets manipulated by institutions. Now, this run is a lot, not like last cycle. This could push buttons at any moment, at any time, for any second. Remember that. Yes. Is THQ done? I have to look at THQ too. You try to do another THQ one. That's gonna be kind of hard. If it was me, I'd kind of look into a shorting of it, but I would have to see the charts. So that's just off the top of my head. Okay, so where's Pepe? Man, this used to be on my meme little page, and now it's all cockeyed and screwy. Okay, here's Pepe. Well, I want you to take a look at it on the monthly. If I knew how to mirror chart on here, I would do it. So there's Pepe, right? It looks pretty nasty, right? You know, there's your peak, and you got you could say shoulder, head, and a shoulder to the downside. Played out just how we thought. We have a double green dot right here, which is not a bad sign. I mean, it's the all-time low is whatever 0.1 that is. Now, Turbo. Where is it? Turbo at? Turbo's right here. Turbos are very, very similar structure pattern as Pepe. Ooh, I do not like that. What the hell? A yellow X on the weekly? You guys see that yellow X? Dude, that is nasty. Why does Pepe not have that? That is grody. That is grody, dude. Turbo is looking pretty good with yellow X on the 5-day. You know, we did have two. Hopefully, the second one doesn't have as much strength. You know, we could come down to it, try to make a trip bottom. Ooh, that is grody though. Oh my goodness. You know, I was going to make an argument that it runs with Pepe pretty well. So I might push pull Pepe up a little bit. Here's Pepe. Here's Turbo. See how they look very similar? So if you think Pepe's cooked, theoretically you could say Turbo's cooked too. And Pepe's like the king. Here's the 5-day. Here's the 5-day. Pepe looks worse, in my own opinion, than Turbo on the overall time frames. So if you think Pepe's dead, then Turbo's dead. I don't think Turbo's dead. Pepe, Turbo, Pepe. That's just same thing with what's another one? Actually, I haven't even looked at Dogecoin in so long. Oh my gosh, do I have Doge in here? I'm kind of curious. Doge. See, Doge might be at the top. Edge, Degen. Wow, dude, I do have Doge in here. Doge looks pretty similar. No, it doesn't look as bad, I think, as Turbo. Where's Turbo again? Yeah, they have different market structure. But I mean, look at Dogecoin. Dogecoin's beat down too. Wow. Does it have manipulation? Dude, look at Doge though. Doge looks just as bad as Pepe, man. Like this or Turbo looks terrible, man. I just think it's the memes, dude, to be honest with you. I think Turbo will be fine when the market comes back. Oh, this is dogging me. What the hell? Yeah, buddy. We haven't got the green dots yet. At least Turbo has a double green dot. Doge hasn't even got there yet. So I mean, look at the weeks, dude. It's been weeks since we've had a move. I just think that it's where we're at in the cycle. You know, I think we're at a bottom. Dingle says 4-year cycle until proven otherwise. Hopium doesn't pay. It's proven. It's already proven otherwise. A 4-year cycle is not a thing. Where's October? Where's Santa Moonvember? Where's Santa Rally December? Like, just that hasn't happened yet. So on that note, I'll show you why I think it's not too off the charts, and then we'll cover THQ for you, DZ. Thank you for your patience. So we're heading over to a Bitcoin, right? We got the double green dot right here, right? You see the double green dots? I'll see if I can blow it up a little bit more, but I don't know if I can. So you got the double green dots right there. When did the last time happen on the weekly? We got one weekly right here. This happens to be the 27th of June. We get that weekly. And you go back to this over here. Go back to the previous one after that. Oh. which happens to be this 2018 December the 18th, which is interesting because that would be 7 years ago to this day. Well, that's kind of weird. I thought we were on the 4-year cycle. Oh, huh. Well, that's weird. Maybe we should investigate this, right? Because if you look at 2018, it comes off this nasty decline since January. It just kind of gives it all back. You go, oh, that's kind of funny, right? So we come over here and we're going to go, let's go to data, huh? Let's go to Bitcoin returns. So you come over and you go, okay, well, if we look just like December of 2018, let's take a peek. They literally verbatim. Oh, what's this? December of 2018, they had a 3.8% negativity. Oh, that's funny. Oh, so it's December, October. October, we also had a 3.7% negativity. Oh, they got killed in November at negative 30%. We got killed with 17%. Horrible moves, both sides. Okay, well, let's go to December. Okay, December had a negative 5%. We're currently at a negative 2%, but we did pump yesterday, so this was lower. So it was like negative 3.5%. And you're going, huh, that's interesting because the charts of 2018 leading into 2019 match verbatim almost. 7 years to date, right? And then you come over here and you're going, wow, that's interesting. The last 3 or 4 months play out almost exactly the same. Actually, does the month before that play out at all? And negative 5 plus 5. So let's just go off October. So now we go into 2019. Okay, well, 2019 was negative 8%. Hey, that's possible. You know, that's Powell's last month, hopefully to be in there. What's he gonna do? I know technically it's, I think, May he could be in there, but he talks about resigning early. So let's just say he has one more. Hoorah! They say they buoy the rate cuts. We get a bad month, okay? Well, then February, everybody gets the tax returns. Then you have March, which is more green. Which you have April, which is probably when Powell's actually leaving. Then you get the new guy in there slashes rates, or I'm shooting out what's going to happen to us. We have a great May, great June, and then I'm thinking that I'm going to start changing the cycle. I don't know if we're going to have like these we have a baby month. Maybe we'll get a couple baby months in there, but I think we're going to have the October rally and go back onto the 4 or 5 year cycle timeframes. And then we're going to get the October, the Moonbember, the Santa Rally December in 2019, which will be 2026 for us. It's all shifted 1 year. And I think I can make a pretty good argument to that using this green dot right here. I mean, that's just so coincidental. I mean, come on. Monday the 17th, 2018. Here we are. We got another green dot. What's the odds of that week, 7 years ago to this week, getting a green dot? That's pretty weird. Oh, you didn't see Harlem? We talked about Turbo. I did that before I went into my rant about Bitcoin. Guys, what do you think about that rant? You know, maybe I should clip that. What is this? What time? How far are we into this video? I don't even know. I don't even know how to check. But that was a pretty good rant. Okay, well, I'll cover Turbo real quick. Hey, yes! 680 subscribers returned. I don't know who you are, but you're my best friend right now. So you think the bottom is in? I think next month. I'm thinking next month the bottom is in. Because they had one more negative month, I believe. So 2019, they had a negative 8% for Bitcoin on their return. So remember, I use Heiken Ashi, so the candle's a little bit skewed. So here is 17th. They only had a couple months. I'm on the weekly. Pardon me. You're right. Yes, I think the bottom is close to being in. I do. Now, that being said, I also could see us having a really bad January and hitting like 75K. Then I'd be like, okay, that could be the bottom. Yeah, 69,000. That would be like a bottom. Sweep the lows and pump. Yeah, dude, totally, bro. Totally get a wick down there and pick up all that liquidity, bro. Where's the? We were just looking at the liquidity, so I'm gonna share this tab again. Liquidation heat map. Let's stretch this bad boy out, man. Let's hit it up. Let's do a month. I want to go lower. Do 3 months. If you look at a 3 month time frame, there isn't a whole lot of liquidity down there. I mean, we could totally sweep down to 82,000. I mean, I can't quite get down, to the nitty and gritty. I don't think I could drag and pull this up. It won't let me. I have to go farther back. Let's go a year. I don't think I need a year, but I'm just gonna give myself a little more data. I mean, there's not a lot of liquidity down there, man. There's not. I mean, let's turn this juice. Let's juice this up. Let's turn up the brightness. Can you only do that? How do I do this? It's been so long. Oh, here, I think it's this one right here. I just dimmed it. Whoa! Yeah, I dimmed it. Okay. Let's go to that. No, a little more. There's not a whole lot of liquidity down there. I mean, in a year, most of the liquidity, man, if you hit 70,000, that's like all of it. But, if we wick to 70,000, everybody in the mother is going to be longing all the way down. Literally, I said long it all the way down because that's how we go low, is because the longs keep getting liquidated and we keep going down. You think a pump back up to 58 MA and then drop to 70, 60s? I think that's a strong possibility. Because I just showing you a theory that we, off the market cipher. It's pretty interesting that we do match up. Regardless, that does play out and we are on the bottom is in. That is super interesting. Now, I think you could be right. And one of the reasons I think you could be right, I've been bearish since September, okay? Because we had this monthly red dot. Monthly looks absolutely, I'm just going to knock up. Hey, kids, cover your ears. Shitty. It looks shitty. It looks really bad. Momentum, strength, Stokes, RSI, money flow, VWAP, everything coming down, bearish engulfing candles. We are reflecting off the 21. Now, if we come lower, where's my eyes going to? It would be the next area of support, which would be right here, 61,000. I can see the 50 MA coming up. We can meet that. We could even come down. I think this range right here, I think we could play within this range and this little bit right here. And then we have the 50 MA, which I think we can meet. So this range can vary between, don't think we can see 34. I just don't think that. I think 60,000, like I'll cut it right in the middle, right there. I think we'll probably stay in this upper half. Maybe we'll wick down 66,000. That could be a wick. It could be a wick. It could last 2 days. I don't know. When we went down from 20,000 to 16,500, that lasted like, I think a week and a half. Manthon Events, welcome in, my good sir. So we could dump one more big candle down, maybe two. I need a little bit more confirmation to really justify that. But dude, Harlem, where's Turbo at? I do feel like I got played on Turbo too, Harlem. So I feel your pain. We're in such a falling wedge right now. We're in such a strong psychological support zone. We have double green dots on the 12-hour. The daily, we don't have bullish divergence. We're trying to get some curvature up coming up. We're getting some signals firing off on the bid fight. I totally forgot to talk about the bid fight call group. I think there's a little more pain to Turbo, Harlem. I think we might drop below the 0015 into. I think we might break below it. I think we might make a double bottom. I kind of dang it. It's on the paint pen. I'm kind of thinking like we kind of do this, come down, and that's going to be that's the move right there. We get a double bottom, bounce off it, start shooting up. Also, this is the 3-day. The 3-day also shows some pressure to the downside. Anchor trigger wave kind of coming on in. Now you tell me if that's what you see, because that's what I see. All right. I know I promised Easy we were looking at another coin. THQ is the second biggest gainer of the day. DZ, did somebody buy like a fat bag of it? Was that what you were saying? I'm gonna cover THQ. I moved it up, right? Yes, I did. You know, it was we gotta look at Aave, dude. Don't let me forget Aave, guys, because I really want to cover that. Because something was weird was going on in it, and I didn't have the ability to look earlier. THQ. Did you guys ever play the video game Smite? Dude, I love that game. It makes me think of Thune. THQ. Rounded bottom momentum. Oh my goodness, dude. The tricky part is with this coin, just off the boot, dude, you got this kind of action going on. I'm highlighting some areas of importance. Do some areas of importance. Whether we actually use one or not. I hear my wife, she's like, no, go to bed. Kids, go to bed. Anybody have kids that don't like to go to bed when they're told to go to bed? Were you one of those kids? Dude, I was cracking up, dude. I was watching TikTok last night, and the guy is all like, when I was 15 years old, I used to steal my mom's car and take it out for a joyride. Now my 15-year-old makes me watch him take the garbage out when it strike out. I would short this, DZ. I'm not comfortable in this position. I don't like this red dot. I think that's a sign of a possible short. Money flow is going down. VWAP hasn't really screamed to the downside, but it is breaking down. The momentum's coming down on the 15. This is 15 minute, by the way. The 1 hour. The money flow is thick, though. It is thick. It is super oversold. I mean, it's about to clip like a second red dot, dude. It's so hot. Positive 96 to 91. And if you look at this too, I could be wrong, but we wicked up to, like you said, 9 cents. We came back. Second wick didn't even go as high. It was 8.5. We lost a whole penny. We're coming into the new wick in the 1 hour, and we're coming in at a peak and we lost another penny. I mean, it did run up really hard. I mean, you know, maybe we'll come back down to 6.1, and then we could launch up again to 10 cents. That's not out of the realm of impossible. I mean, look at that fat candle right there too on the 4 hour we just had, and we gave back almost half of it. It still shows there's a little bit of momentum left. It does, but I mean, if you look, we went off of support levels, our areas of interest. We were pretty damn close to that first area. Pretty damn close, about 9.5. So I guess that, I mean, this isn't up to you play, man. The 12 hour, there's no data to really tell you what's going on. The 5 minute, it does look like we're going down, DZ. I mean, look at it. I mean, we got red candles coming up to the 21. We could Bart Simpson and give it all back. Can you imagine that? That would be gross, bro. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen. The money flow is peaked right here. Look at the money flow. We peak right here. Minus that one wick, we kind of do this thing. We kind of go up, and we kind of come down. And we're slowly coming down. That's what it looks like to me. We do got the VWAP kind of curvature to the upside. It's not bad. Stokes RSI and strength a little oversold. We are touching the 21 right here, which is not bad. If we do break below the 21, what's the next area we're looking at? The 50 MA right here, around 6.4. I mean, I was just telling you about 6.1 on the longer time frames. That's not out of the realm of possibility. The 200, I don't think we'll go to the 200. We're on the 5 minute, but that'd be brutal retracement. I just don't think that's in the realm. We go back to the 5 minute. Oh no, 15 minute. Did we just get close? Oh, we did get a close. We're talking. Look at that, DZ. Red got a red fat little doodah right there. Telling you, I think that we will be coming down, and I think the area of an entry is coming about 6.4. Top rounding. Bearish divvy. Dude, is there bearish divvy? I didn't see divvy. Bearish divvy. I just don't know if I see it on the 15 minute. Where did you see it at? Swing up. Can we make an example of this? I don't know if I can count that as bearish divvy. I was close. Where were you looking at? The 15 minute, the 1 hour doesn't have it. What did you see? Was it the 5 minute? Did I miss it? Oh, I see on the 5 minute. Oh, yeah, you're right. Strong bearish divvy. It's so strong, I almost didn't see it, how hard that point was. You're right, man. I didn't see it. Good catch, Diddle. You're right. Bears divvy. Yeah. Yeah. I would show it at DZ. Good catch, dude. I didn't even see that. That's some money, man. Hey, everybody, short THQ, not financial advice, short THQ, so we can get it lower so DZ can get a good entry point. Or short his bags. Oh, that's too funny, man. Check out the poll. Everybody says chop, man, in Bitcoin. Chop or 80K. Woof. 80K. That's nasty, dude. I would hate to see the alts. Oh, Ave. That's one of the ones I wanted to call. Thanks for whoever reminded me. Myself. Guys, I am going to kick Trent, but he was supposed to come on and say hello to me today. I can't believe I didn't have this on, Mexi. I was literally thinking about this today. Like, I don't know why I don't have it. No, I should put this with the little DeFi lending protocols. Asterd, Aave. Interesting. It's the only one that's doing good in the 5 minute. Oh, excuse me. Well, that has a red dot too on the 5 minute, but it is above the 200. It's not bad. Kind of like things when they're above the 200 can be hold above the 200. 1 minute time frame. Well, it's rejected up to 21. Hey, yeah, I think it'll hold the 200 right there. That looks pretty good unless we get the lower high. Then I was like, no. Money flow is doing good on the 5 minute. Let's 15 minute, dude. It doubled. That's actually a pretty good sign, man. I would have longed that. Here's your low. There's a higher low. Boom. That's I'd taken that. It's your high. We'd had a higher high. I don't know if I would have waited that long. I like this green dot right here on market cipher. Oops, I can't have my paint pen. So what I see on this, why I would have traded it, I'd probably start right here, and you kind of get the money flow coming in. The interaction on top of Aave is coming in. That's pretty good, man. I like that. That's a good sign. Plus, not only did you have the money flow coming in, you get a green dot and an anchor trigger wave coming on in right there. So you have lots of signals. When you get a lot of signals, man, it's like taking a rifle out to the gun range, man. Do you want one bullet to try to shoot your clay pigeon, or do you want 15? Or this example, 3 or 4. You know, so that's not bad, dude. That's pretty good. Slick. Oop. I didn't know I clicked that button. Remove. We grow up. We pull ourselves up. We're rejecting off the 80 right there. There's a wick to the 80. Is it spent on the 15 minute? There might be a little bit more to go. Or we could retrace down to the 151 level, $3 down. 1 hour, we up to the 21. Still shows momentum good. Still shows momentum good. 23, 24, 22. A little bit more weakness in there. We need to get a higher high, man. You need to get a higher high. If not, we might wick low and get a higher low. Then we know we're okay. Oh yeah, buddy. Guys, can we recoup our 681st subscriber? Because we lost 2 of them today. It was such a sad moment of my day. But we recouped 680. Whoever 680 is, thank you so much. 4 hour looks good too. I really like the 4 hour. If you wanted to sit on this and sleep on it, do a scalp trade, hey, why not, dude? Sit on this, bro. I'm eyeballing 170 for Aave. We'll give it. See, today's Monday. I say Wednesday. Late Wednesday, we'll be at 170. That's my guess. Clip it so we can see it. Ugh. Y'all comfortable? I like the Stokes RSI strength right here, curving up to the upside. You guys can't really see as well as I can, so I'm gonna really expand it out so you guys can see it. All right, there you go. Look at the VWAP, yellow VWAP coming in. Ando, what's up, Jolenberg? We'll cover Ando for you. Strength, Stokes RSI, good. We have a double green dot, which you can't really see in the moment, but they're right there. Double green dots. Okay, cool. Let's get some good moves going. We're going to cover Ando. One of my favorite RWA plays is Ando. And man, it got its teeth kicked in, bro. I think I bought Ando at 86 cents, and I'm like, fudge, bro. Fudge. And I waited too, man. I bought that at a high. Yeah. Look at that quad bottom. Can we even say quad bottom on Undo? I see a quad bottom. Double green down the 2-day. There's a little bit of bearish manipulation going on, but strong signal on the 2-day. Marking a bottom. 3-day hasn't quite confirmed that yet. But look how far away we are from the 21. Everybody knows Crypto Lifer says 21's like a magnet, bro. It's pulling us to it. We had manipulation on the 5-day. Oh, there was this double. We should have started moving up on this green dot. Where is the 21? Yeah, dude. We have to pull back up to that 21 at some point, dude. I mean, that's just so bad. That's ugly. 66. You think 85 cents? Is that when you bought it, Joel Lindbergh? Is 85 cents? So. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Weekly, we're just about to get a green dot. It's not the strongest double green dot, but it will be a double green dot. So you might have to take what it is. Yep, it hurts. So you bought at the same time I did. You just barely beat me. Yeah, bro. Oh, man. You bought it at 85. You probably bought it back. I bought mine back June, April. I think I bought mine in April, bro. And I watched it dip, dude. I was like, dude, I'm not paying whatever it peaked at, dang near, say $2.30. And I watched it dump, and I was like, okay, this is a pretty good entry point right here. I'm like, look at all this red. I'm like, we're at a good local low. Let's get in. So I bought it at 86 cents. I'm like, okay, I'm up. Not too bad. We down, low, high. Okay, cool. Because at that, and I was like, okay, watching it. I was watching this. I remember exactly where I was on October 10th. I was at work. I looked away like this. I looked back at the whole market. I was like, oh my gosh. I'm like, long. Put the money in and just long that bottom, dude. It was so congested. I couldn't get my long, and it was so bad. Now look at it, bro. Nobody could have seen that coming, man. I mean, that is so bad. And Undo's doing so good. Just don't look at the poor Joel and we just can't look at it. We just have to know that we bought a project. We have conviction in it. We know it's going to all-time high. This is the bear market of the bear markets. It was a year early, and it screwed everything up. It is what it is. Undo Summit in February. Was that February, the Undo Summit? What the hell did I just do? Guys, does anybody know what I just did to my charts? Please tell me, because I just did something to my trading view. I've done this before. I have no idea how to fix it. What did I do? Even my indicators are like wacky. What did I do? Why does it look so funny? How do I, why are my candles down here? What? How do I get my candles to go up? That's weird. That's not planned for. Okay, guys, you look at bubbles for a second. Look at the top 100. I'm going to close trading view out and open it because I don't know. I just did something. Yes. And we're going to go back to Undo because I literally was in a thought and it was gone. Just like that. Trading view wrecked me. Oops. There you go. We're back. I'm kicking it. Okay, where's Undo? I don't know what I did. I broke it. I broke trading view. I used the premium version, guys, and I broke it. Where's O? O. Excuse me. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, P, Q. Where's the heck is Q at? Q, R, O. Where the hell is Undo? S, T, M, N. Where's O? Where the hell's Undo? Where did it go? It just like grew legs and disappeared. Is it up higher? This is why we keep things in alphabetical order. This is exactly why we're supposed to do that. I don't even know why. I think it's because I threw everything in here that was like I like to look at because I'm like they're on my radar. Besides Dot's kind of, I think Dot's dead. No offense, DCA. I know Dot's one of your favorites. I just don't believe in Dot. I think it's dead. It's one of the ones that died. Okay, so we are back. Where were you saying? Man, that's such a low. Dude, I don't even remember where I was at on talking about Hundo. Just totally wrecked myself. Though, you know what? Hondo's pretty bad, but so is Cardano. I mean, look at Cardano, dude. Cardano's beat down too, really bad. The average price of 36 cents. I'm like, frick, man. I love ADA too. It does. ADA looks pretty damn near a bottom too. I mean, you could say it could go as low as 23, but dude, it's so low. At least ADA has a double green dot on the weekly. That's a good sign for us. Momentum going up. You know what we should do? Is I always like to look at the coins. I gotta move some things around. So I'm gonna pull this screen over here. I'm gonna click. Bless me, guys. I'm sorry. We go to share tab instead. Hey guys, look it. It's me. We're in our Discord. Guys, if you want to join our Discord, it's $2.99 a month, or you could pay the premium, which is $10. But if you really want to get in, just email us on X and we can get you in for free. Did you guys hear that? That was really loud. Almost concerningly loud outside my house. That was concerningly loud. That should not have happened. What? I think I need to go check on that, guys. If I don't come back, someone should call 911. But I'm sure I'll be fine. Well, I'm gonna go take a look at that. You guys watch the 1 minute chart, and I'll be right back. Because that was so abnormally loud and weird. Watch the 1 minute chart on Bitcoin. Thank you, Christian. Oh, I was right, guys. It was abnormal. Oh, I threw the 1 minute chart up and I forgot to take you off the Discord. My bad. My bad, guys. I really did throw up the 1 minute chart though. But in my defense, it was abnormal. What it was my wife. She was throwing out things abnormally loud and scared the bejeebies out of me. I was like, someone's right outside my thing, because that was not a normal sound to make. Okay. So we'll head over back over to Discord. We have some calls coming in here, which are aggravated from the top ROI traders. Oh. We had an XPIN USDT update, 5x short. If you took this, you would have been up 60% on your ROI. Here was a long and sold. Stop loss. Here's your XPIN short, guys. Yesterday came in 11:13 in the morning. Entry zone between 0031 and 0032. Take profit 26, 24, 22, 2, and a stop loss. Here's the setup rationale. Price has completed a strong impulsive move and is showing weakness after rejection from the local high. There you guys go. You can also see a head and shoulder pattern coming in. Weakness after rejection from the local high. The current structure favors a corrective pullback toward the lower demand zones. As long as price remains below the resistant area, downside continuation toward the listed targets is expected. Boom, guys. Look at that. That's one of the reasons why it helps to be a part of a Discord, so you can get these signals and calls. And not only that, how many of you guys heard of XPIN before? I mean, I've heard of it. It's not something I needed. I'm like, I wonder what this chart is at, and I'm going to go trade it. Oh, what's up, Jim Saul? I see you're in here. Yeah, we could take a look at That was 9 minutes ago. I'm sorry I didn't see it till just now. Well, I could totally look at Crow for you. Ondo hasn't moved. Ondo some in favor. 85. Yep, it hurts. Crazy. Never seen that before. Did I miss anybody else? No, I feel bad. Oh, we're good. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll cover these, and then I'll look at these, and we'll go with Crow. You still here, Jim? We had a long on Sol, 124 to 122 entry zone. How did Sol perform between yesterday? Stop loss at 190, 119. Rationale. I mean, that's a good long. Prices above key level demand zone after a sharp sell-off and showing signs of stabilization at higher lows. As a long on Sol maintains acceptance above the support area, bullish continuation towards the upside target remains preferred scenario. There you guys go. They're feeling bullishness. This was swings. Are there any scalps that we got coming in? That would have been a bad setup. You would have taken this one, you would have gotten wrecked. Though that being said, I don't necessarily blame them, man. You have your high, you have a high, you have a slightly lower high, a little higher high, there's a lower low. You're like, maybe, or a higher low. You didn't get a lower low though. If you watch the lows, it's higher low, higher low, higher low. You're like, okay, higher low, and then a double bottom. That is one of the top gainers of the day, I actually believe. I think they were up like 34%. You would have been stopped out on this trade, but the Pippin one you would have crushed it on. Same with the Ave. Ave did really good too. Ave broke down hard out of nowhere. I whale dumped it. AVAX sell. This position 554 this morning. Is an Ethereum classic sell 12 to 12.6. Cool, guys. If you want to join the Discord, let us know. Literally on X, or you can sign up too, but X is preferred, so you don't have to pay. What am I gonna look up? Crow. Jim Saul wants to look at Crow. And we can look at Crow. CRO, my favorite crypto, is the Crow chain. I love the Crow chain. I'm moving some of my windows back around so we can see what's going on. I hear my children. My wife's like gonna crack the whip on them. All right, CRO. We're on the 1 minute on CRO. That's hilarious, guys. Absolutely wonderful. Well, that's kind of a wackety chart. I did try to break out of the flag. Traded a lower high. Rejects. We have a lower high. We reject the red dot right here. There's just a sign of short on this little doji candle. You could have shorted it, even though you probably wouldn't have wanted to. You guys can't really see because it's inside the Stokes. Would have shorted the top. Came down to we got a green dot on market side for B, which is right here. Did not play out. Created another lower high. What I'm seeing is you have your high, you have a lower high, you have a lower high. You do got two higher lows, which is not a bad sign. But market side for saying more downwards action. We got more downwards action. The likelihood of visiting the 200 is pretty high at 994. And that's on the 1 hour. So let's take a look. We're also going to be making a massive bull flag too. I guess that's possible. I guess some people would make that statement where they could be like, okay, well, let's collect this. That was the worst stick I've ever drawn. Be like, well, let's look at this. We could draw the stick and we'll get the flag going. Yes, we love building flags. Flags are my favorite. They're the most profitable trades. Boom. But you could say we still have time, and you could say we could eyeballing 10.5 a Crow on the 1 hour, which would be pretty monumentalist to see. That looks way too long. I'm gonna shorten that down. That looks more right. Going to the 200 MA. That's fairly realistic. Money flow on CRO. We started here, we head down, we get to the bottom right here. Not only is this the thickest part of the money flow, but we got these green dots firing off. Actually, you know what? I would say the most important one of all these green dots Sorry, I'm trying to remove this particular. Where are you? Gosh. The most important part of all these green dots is you have all these yellow X's up here, which are manipulation, which is just fake signals. And when you get red dots up here, they usually are a fake out. When the dots are down here, the green dots are below the 0 line, that's usually signs of a reversal. So there really was manipulation going on. So if you fight off any of those, you would never stuck. But these ones right here, I think are the most important because you have 2 green dots to 1 yellow X. We could double bottom at the 50 MA, which is at that zone level right there. Which is realistic. We look at that. It's literally on top of it. We're still pretty much in the triangle. Money flow's coming in. Stokes RSI curving. Momentum's still coming down. So I would expect a little bit of pressure before we can actually shoot up. The 12-hour is low. Dude, I don't like the 12 hours. It's kind of difficult to read. The daily looks good. The daily looks like we'll continue pumping throughout the week with its price target of 10 cents on the horizon for Crow. CRO. 2-day looks good. We got bullish div coming in on the 2-day. 3-day also looks good. We got bullish div coming on in. Swing down to a swing up. Oh, I don't know, guys. I think Dot's dead, man. I really do. Dot was so good for the longest time. I heard a ping in my Discord, but I can't. I don't know where it went. I did hear a ping though. But nope. Oh. Well, that looks a lot better now. We're back up to 33% people think we're going to go to 91K. 33% say we're going to chop. Only 1% says 86K on the poll, and 2 people think that we're going to go to 80K. Oh, I don't know, man. You guys want to wrap it up, or should we keep going? I need somebody to throw some more coins in here. I think we looked at everything we want to look at. We had a signal for Sol. Sol's pretty close to the 50 MA too. On the monthly. Solana. We have a high low. That's pretty good. On high highs too. That's also good. We do. Oh, dude, look at that. The 21 and the 50 are right there, butting up against each other. X saying we should short it. 12 hours says we're still good. Don't get faked out. 1 hour also kind of says we're kind of good too. Green dot good. Red dot fake out. We're really close to Bart Simpson. That's kind of terrifying, dude. I hate Bart Simpson. Look at this. Woot, woot, woot. We could totally Bart Simpson that. I mean, Bart Simpson like 100 times already. We're also mashing with the 200 MA. We're close, man, to getting above it. 15 MA rejected off it. No. Oh, and look at the 21. It's curving down, dude. There's so much noise going on right there. You got the 50 coming through, the 21 almost about to come through the 200. Oh, looks. If I had to guess, we're gonna go lower. Money flow's leaving. Sol. Stokes RSI strength coming down. You still have the open doors clamping up. So, yeah, like I said, I think in 120. Well, we're at 125. Holy cow, 1 to 5 minute. I think we're coming lower though before we get an area of entry on the 5 minute. 15 open doors. Yeah, price targeting. Still 125, frick. It's hard for me to say 124 on the 15, but that's what my brain is telling me. That's crazy. This right here is still within $1. That's crazy. I don't know, man. I think we're coming to lower 125s, if that makes any sense. All right, guys. I just want to thank everybody for showing up today. Thank you, Dingle, for coming on in. Jolenberg, it's always a pleasure to have you in here. Dingle, thank you for keeping the chat super crazy, occupied. Jim Saul, thank you for talking about Crow, my favorite coin. I would love to get somebody from the Crow team onto our channel. We do have Crypto Crow coming on after the holidays. That'll be fun to get him in there. Manthea and Vince, it's always good to see you, good sir. Harlem, congratulations on your baby girl. I hope Turbo performs well for you, but unfortunately, I do think we'll have more time to wait. A little bit lower to go. DZ, hope I was able to help you with your THQ and your Avantis. What else do we have? And you guys were popular in here for a low mellow night. Calvin, thank you for coming on in. Calvin, thank you for coming on it every night and always popping in the chat. Banana Republic, it's always good to seeing you, good sir. It always makes me think of like, is Banana Republic like a clothing brand? I always think of Banana Republic. I think that Kim Possible has a clothing blank. Can't get the words out. Brand in her show called that too. Kim Possible. Da, 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 da. Simple Hal. You have a good night, Hal. Thanks for coming on in talking about Hedera. You're just gonna hold Advantis? Yeah, it's okay thing. That's not used to you. Usually you don't hold, man, unless it's squid, DZ. You know, you could hold it. You could sell and set a limit order in. That's not a bad thing. Hopefully it will pump. It does look pretty good on the longer term time frame. Like I think it was RA we were looking at like that too. It's like it had like a time window on like the 4 and 12 hour for like a Wednesday pump. What was I gonna look up? Squid. A poor squid, DZ. It's been destroyed with my wallets. Actually, I did pretty good right there on the 15-minute. Look at that. Woof. High or low. On the 1 hour, kind of got a head and shoulder pattern coming in. Trigger wave to the downside. Watch out. Rejection off the 200. W pattern. 12 days more bullish. Rejection off the 21 though. Dude, how can it have? I've never seen a chart have so much manipulation as squid. I just haven't. Oh, we got a signal coming in, DZ. You should take a look at Link. There's a long set that just popped in the Discord for Link on BitFi. All right, guys. Blockchain Brew will be back tomorrow, 7:30 Pacific Standard Time. Hopefully, we have Trent here. And guys, stay blessed. It's always a pleasure. I love being here with you guys. Catch you guys. Let's flippity flop. Later. Man, Trent, that was an awesome show. I love these people. I come here every single day just to see them, chat it up, go over the charts and coins. It's just fun.